Welcome back, everyone, to episode 3 of the United States, the Trump Agenda. So, last episode, we built a number of nuclear power plants, and we added about 20 shale oil wells for energy independence. And I'm not gonna build anything else for right now. Maybe sometime in the late second quarter or maybe even the third quarter, just to keep my inflation in check. Um, Actually, that may change. I may have to see where inflation goes from this point on. See if it still continues to go down at a steady rate. And if it is, then I will add a few more. I'll start adding gas wells or shale gas, since we have zero of those being built. So, in this episode, I think I'm going to steer towards national security and securing the borders. So, the first thing I'm going to do is go to immigration, and I'm going to add 930 for building the wall along Mexico. So that's going to take about 11 months. And it's going to pass. It barely passes the House of Representatives, but it's going to pass a little better in the Senate. All right. And let's go back to immigration again. Um, I don't think I'm going to do that. So this isn't going to pass until the July 23rd. So that's going to be a couple months away. So the other thing is our police force. So even though crime is starting to go down a little, we need to build up our police force. So we're going to invest 1.4 billion into local district police. 3.5 billion into public safety. Another 2.4 billion into criminal investigation, and fight against illegal immigration. We're going to spend $4.7 billion into that. And we're also going to increase surveillance cameras. Now, I'm not sure if this is something Trump would have done. So Again, this is gonna, some parts are gonna be loosely based off of what I think he would do. So this is going to cost us only 1.5 million. So let's do a poll and see how that's going to work for us. 70%, so that should be good. And I think that's going to be it for this. No. Let's hire another 20,000 police officers, which is going to cost us almost $1 billion.
You're really peachy keen.
We have obtained some information on this terror suspect. I urge you to examine his file.
The bill has been voted on and the law has been passed.
All right, so the wall just got approved. And now let's go to Secret Service. We want to that's a lot of money there. So we're going to invest another $7.1 billion into agent training. We're going to hire another 100 international agents, which is 121 million. And for cybersecurity, I'm going to bump that up to about 17.7. Well, 17.7 thousand. Or actually, I said that wrong still. 17,748 workers. So that's going to cost us about $785 million. So that kind of increased our deficit a little more. And for space research, we're going to invest in supporting human life in space and astronaut training, which is about $2.1 billion. So let's look at our unemployment, which is... All right, so it started... All right, that's the wrong one. So it started to go up a little, and now it's just dropping. So that's a good thing for us. Integration for the handicap in the workplace. How much is that gonna... Nah, I'm not gonna spend that right now. Let's go to transportation. And we're going to invest in road maintenance. It's going to cost about $5.8 billion. And housing, dilapidated housing, we're going to try to rehabilitate about 200,000 homes. And that should be done under a month. All right, deployment of fiber optics. Let's see. We are not the first. Let's go ahead and patent that anyway. So inflation still steady. So that's good for us. All right, our debt is up to. All right, so our quarterly loan is about $30 billion. So let's see, we're going to meet with whoever's charging us the interest rate. So it's going to be Brazil, India, who else is charging us? Russia, and Switzerland. So everyone else, we have a zero interest rate, which is good. Um, let's look at this. All right, so I'm not 100% sure what to do to get this up to a AAA credit rating. I have to do a little more research into that. All right, so let's take care of the healthcare sector. I'm going to pause that real quick. So we're going to take 1 star out of hospital treatment and we're going to reinvest all of this money into the rest of the healthcare sector. So we're going to max these out. All right. So we're saving about $1.1 billion. And I'm going to hire about 10,000 more workers and also give them a raise. So that's reinvesting that $1.1 billion that we saved. So that should help improve healthcare a little bit. So let's go ahead and meet with Brazil.
Huh. That's not to be turned down. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us? Very well. We accept your offer. Very. You're not. Sure.
And let's take a look at growth. So growth is 2.7%. Still early in the year, so hopefully that can go up a little more.
Our agent's assessment is that there is a definite risk of him being spotted.
All right, let's go ahead and take them out then.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Let's see if we can get like a. See if we could get this down to just 5%.
Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're not. No thank.
All right, Secret Service. I want to take a look at Jihadist Caliphate. All right, so yeah, there's more people I need to put under surveillance. Alright, so that's taken care of. And let's go ahead and try to infiltrate the Chinese mafia and get rid of them.
I'd be happy to. Very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
Let's see if we can get this down by at least 1%.
Very well. We accept your offer. Very kind. You're
Let's just offer him champagne.
very well. What kind of offer do you wish to make us?
And let's try to go for 958.
Very well. We accept your offer.
Alright,
Sure.
So that should really help us. Alright, so inflation is about the same. So that cut about $3 billion from our present loan. And let's go back to check with our networks. So let's increase China to about 100. And Iran to about 40. Make Russia about 75. So let's create a network, and country of interest is going to be Ukraine. We want to help them try to push out the Russian rebels from their country altogether. So dismantle terrorist groups. Want to max that out to 96. And we're going to keep our top spy in China.
It's true that the blow cannot really be described as fatal. 2 arrests.
Right, and we're going to do another 200,000. Oh, okay. Don't have enough. So let's make that 100,000 then. And education. All right, so correspondent courses and renewal and maintenance. Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Actually, let's go for economy, law, and commerce. So that's going to be $319 million. And another 10,000 workers or teachers.
The preparations are complete. The whole country is preparing to joyfully celebrate this occasion.
So we're doing pretty well with employment, young people, and family. So our growth has actually gone up to 3.11, so that's pretty good. Let's double check with inflation. That's still at a standstill, so may raise the minimum wage, but I'm gonna hold off with that. I could also raise the minimum pension payment. So that's going to be about 5 billion. I just want to see what happens.
Our fiscal performance in the last quarter is poor and shows a deficit, which has forced us to undertake an issuance of debt so that our national and international lenders can take it over.
All right. So we have a quarterly surplus of $2.2 billion. That's better than nothing at this point. But that should hopefully improve over time.
Our agents that have infiltrated this organization confirm their window of opportunity. It goes without saying that the operation is risky, but if successful,
And we're going to keep them infiltrated. All right, and mobile 4G, bump that up to 90%. Should be done within 3 months. It's going to cost us about $7.3 billion. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. All right, so I think I'm going to end this episode right now. The next episode, I'm looking at probably doing some infrastructure and start building some gas wells, starting with Louisiana. So I know there's some gas deposits within this area here, even in Mississippi. So this is going to be the area that I start off with. And hopefully a Hyperloop will be available. So hopefully that should be available pretty soon. Let's see what else I have to, well, I have everything I need to bring that about. So that's the plan for the next episode. So again, thanks for the support. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please click on the like if you like this video, and I will see you soon.